Shalom, family. Glory be to God and blessed be the Lamb, as always. Without the Almighty, I have no idea where I'd be right now. I would be what you term dysfunctional, afraid of myself. See, I would have the power with no purpose, which would just fade away, silence me. There's nothing to really do with it without having purpose. At any rate, what we're going to talk about is of a serious nature. A serious nature. It's not every day that I would think that I would be living inside of a Tom Clancy novel. You know the guy who writes techno thrillers with espionage and military action and spy games. Tom Clancy. This is what I feel like. I mean, this game is filled with a what's the word I'm looking for here? It'll come back to me. One was a tarot card reader. Anyway, I forget, but they denigrated his entire cabinet. Now we got this leader and his band of merry men. All of them weak as hell, but I won't be denigrating them tonight. You know why? Because they're already in a shitload of trouble here. A shitload. Not just any old trouble either. But anyway, let me just get what all this goes on to. By the way, sirs, you have been quite the terror. And you know what's crazy? Everybody already knows who I am talking about. And at any rate, what does all this equal? This espionage, worldwide assassination network. They even tell me that at one point you had even bugged the president of the United States. They say that you had dropped the book. Come on, man. A head of state bugs another head of state's personal bathroom. Dude, you can't use my bathroom. You cannot use my bathroom. You're going to have to go outside. I don't know. You may have to go to the gas station. I can't trust this cat nowhere. I mean, they are just, what is wrong, tallest man? I thought heads of state was better than that. Leave it to the spies. That's why, I mean, the people came in and swept the house after he leaves, and they find the bug in the bathroom toilet. Stop, man. This a head of state. Have you no shame? I mean, come on. There are certain things that you just don't do. You have other people do them for you. Else you have me sitting somewhere in the United States saying this kind of crazy ass shit that just happens to be facts. Man, I'm telling you, it's like a Tom Clancy. Gobble up my time. I simply want you to tell me who the spies are, what they're fighting over, and then let's see some action. I want to see people getting blowed up and run and shot with silencers in the bathroom with $5,000 suits on. This is what I want to see. Not all that other stuff. I care not that the guy was married and had 3 kids. I'm sorry, but I don't. I just don't care. Will their wife and kids be packing weapons? Then I don't care. Will they be getting chased around? Bad for you. But Bibi is right. You are politically isolated. That's step one. How are we working so far? Now, here's the sad part. We could buy, yes, I'm speaking loudly. It is mine. It is mine. Oh, okay, because I don't want you to be confused about what's happening here. We don't want you to be confused. This is step one, is to politically isolate you. What do you think that step 2 is? What do you think that step 2 is, sir? But while you're over here and talking, one of these times you're going to bring your ass over here and you're not going to leave, sir. I'm telling you this. So you need to keep your finger in the air and checking the pulse, because shit can move really fast here. They're already at the point of talking about killing each other. Open civil war. They're saying it. Both the left and the right is saying it, sir. Will you help us out and let us ward this off? Or will you be like the angels under our employ and just stir the pot, dig the meat off the bottom, even the burnt stuff? Will you? And in that way, you talk too much. Talk too much, bragging about how much you control, how you control the government. But look at what's happening now, sir. We're gonna blame you. If there is a civil war here, we look like we're gonna be blaming you. Look like we're gonna be blaming you, sir. You and that nation state. You and that nation state. We shall be blaming you. You have turned right against left. You have, sir. It is so bad. It is so bad. You know that the congressmen and the senators that walk up and down the mall, House members and senators are taking AIPAC money. Your lobbyists. Your bribery machine that I spoke of earlier. Not to mention, oh, you are good. I'm starting to like you more and more. You think deeper and far longer in terms of length. I guess I'm saying that right. Than I thought. You have a little foresight, but just a little. Just a little. You may only manage a little bit because you died. You dead by 90. You dead by 80, and you dead. Anyway, man, I forgot. I forgot we are all just characters in a Tom Clancy novel. We just came conscious. We shouldn't even have an opinion. Mr. Clancy, boy, I am plugging the hell out of Mr. Clancy. Is he still alive? Because he owes me money. He owes me money. His name is being plugged worldwide in every language. Get Mr. Clancy on the phone. I know he hears me. He knows he owes me money. His books is going to start to flying off the shelves now. You bastard. But I had to use you. I did that for Mr. Clancy. I'm not quite the fan, but I got to call a spade a damn spade. This is like living inside of a Tom Clancy novel. I have only read one, but I've seen 3 movies, 2 or 3, and this is it. This is it. So you have put the senators in the position of not even being able to say, I represent the United States, and America comes first. America comes first. They can't even say that. Wow. And you know what we say in the legal world. Well, y'all better start to kill these people. I'm sorry. That was a Freudian slip. That was a Freudian slip. I don't recommend that you kill no people. Not today or yesterday. I'm unsure about tomorrow and next week because it may be necessary. I'm not going to box myself in. Sometimes the death is just necessary. But anyway, that's just me thinking like a soldier. Thinking like a soldier. So imagine this. So they're speaking of civil war. And we can pin this on you. Man, it's nothing like, listen, here's what's going on in the people's mind and hearts around you. They hear this right now. And nowhere has your God showed up. And there's nothing that you can do to defend against my God, which should be their God. We always got room, fellas. We always got room. Don't worry about washing your clothes. Don't worry about washing your ass either. Let's go. We'll deal with it later. There's always room. But sir, at this stage of the game, value system, this is who will fail him. One of his own. But for us, it'll be like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You get what I'm saying? You should be shaking in your boots. Shaking in your boots. Fellas, ain't y'all be glad that you listened when I said nobody entertained Israel in our circle but me? You see why? Shit just got realer, didn't it? This would be above your pay grade. Above your pay grade. And they would instantly poison your food. They would instantly who sits at home all day long and you smoke joints. Is that what you thought? Is that what you thought? It has worked for me that you think that. In fact, whatever you conjure up in your mind about me also works for me. It always works for me. Always. Anyway, how does it feel? How does it feel? Normally, right around here, really, I was starting to run out of shit to say because I've already used my bathroom, and you can't even use it outside unless I'm watching you. In fact, when you come in, we're gonna talk outside. I don't know. Just leave. Just leave. I'll write you a letter, and you write me one back. You get your ass up out of here. But now I can see how you would feel, and your people would also feel that there are rulers of the world, and you are. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. You rule the world. I just figured it out. I looked at the end. This is where all the demonology and the ritualistic sacrifices and praying to false gods that have moved you on. But in reality, let's be clear. The only thing that has really moved you along the way of, let's call it evolution on the world stage, it ain't been the demons. Yeah, they're there, but that's all that they are. They're just there. They seem tired. And they may be big spiritually, and they may be strong. But frankly, I think they're tired of the fight. In many. This is why I call them dead. They're dead of consciousness. The consciousness that they were born with does not exist. They are dead. They are meat sacks. Now, let's move forward because I can see the negativity in using that particular term. And I don't want the little children running around looking at everybody, not understanding what I meant by meat sack. And I don't want to have to explain it. So let's move ahead. It's not cool to a 5-year-old or 7-year-old who have just enough brains. Man's work is man's work. Our work is our work. You see the difference? You see the difference. See, think of it this way. If they'd have done all of this without having to consult with the devil and seances and rituals and dead spirits, then it'd all be fair. We would have no work here. It's just an idea of one nation conquering another. One of them could fight and one of them couldn't. Now they lose their country. But that is fair. That is fair in the experience of man. Starting with your great grandpappy them. Some of them go by the name of Rothschild, Red Sign, Red Shield. Oh, get the hell out of here. Red Star. Y'all just keep changing your names from everything. I mean, the dude just looked up. Listen, man, the dude owned a business that was signified by a 5-point star. When he wanted to change his name, he looked up at his sign and named himself after his sign. Red Sign. It would actually add pedophilia, necromania, bestiality, gang raping, rape, sexual assault. That's all normal, and it's cultural. Not only is it cultural, it is built into their religious. And I don't like religious people. I like believers, but it is built right in to their religious beliefs based on their God with his freaky ass. Your God freaky. Your God is freaky. I mean, come on. You got to have a standard. A person don't want that spirit, don't want to be like them, and they lustometer is just off the charts because this is a clean spirit, and they got to have it. And that's when they rape them. That's when they will rape them. Me, I believe in bullets. I believe in bullets and numbers. Anyway, there should never be a living rapist. Ever. Ever. Rapists shouldn't live. Ever. They are that dangerous. These are the and in another country, in another time, it would be taken lightly. Okay? But it won't be here. I said with the election of Obama, he's not black. And shit got crazy. Everybody was in an uproar. He is black. He is black. Dude, no, he's not. His name is Barack. And they thought I had a weak argument. But that was just my jab. That was the left jab. They never seen the hook coming. Okay? Then they called me racist. Then they give him to us. Well, I mean, you make me say these things. If we accept him, we do. But he's not inherently black. He's not even black by your standard. Why is he black by our standard? What is wrong with you? But this is how, in terms of their thinking, okay? I say that because I heard someone else bring up that Barack Obama is the beginning of this. And I'm like, okay, half black, half white, stronger than both. Let's see how this, to tell you, black man, and let me tell you, you have two sides of this coin. Two sides of this coin. On the one side, you have the left, liberals, who mean you no good, but they are intent on managing you, not leading you, managing you, as in warehousing you, as in moving you from point A to point B as needed. On the other side of the coin, right wing, conservative, extremists, or whatever you want to, what do we have here? What do we have here? But anyway, don't drag us in it. Let's hope that Barack is where it stops. That's too close by 50%. Well, it is 25% because his father was Kenyan, not Negro, Kenyan. And already it was Barack Obama who started this with his post-racial, man, oh Lord, we're going to die. We're going to die. A lot of people is going to get caught up in the crossfire. And I mean, on the one side, I got to worry about them looking for a Bible inside my house. And Lord knows I better not have a bottle of scotch. And my joints, I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man. That's going to be all they need. All they need. But on the other side, what would be their criteria? That I do have a Bible and I don't support this and I don't support that. I don't have no literature. Do I know the names of this? I mean, this is getting scary. Even when I'm being honorable, I never swear by my God. Have you gone mad? Have you gone mad? I never do that. I swear to God, the hell you do. The hell you do. No, you don't. He's not hearing of it. In fact, I can tell you sitting here that without first consultation, he's not going to hear you. Are you crazy? Just involve him in some shit, huh? Anyway, you should consult. Now back to Bibby. We can't get never understanding how could black people do things that were obviously anti-black while being black. It took me years of analysis and watching and trying to understand this. And then finally, God damn it, I did. Spirit, I was right. No black man in a right mind do some of the shit I've seen other black men do to other black men. Just because they're not black. They are Beano. Black in name only. Not black. Black in name only. And they're trapped inside their black body. Oh, that's such a bad move, because I warned you. This America. This is America, where they kill people over dice games. I've seen people get killed over chicken wings on a barbecue. I guess it was the principle of it. I don't know. I wasn't there when it went down, but I heard the shots and I seen the people, all of the police and ambulances. They killed each other over barbecue chicken wings. I guess it was the principle of it. It's not funny, but it's the truth. That's where you live at, sir. And like I say, outside just a little bit, what's a little roughing up between citizens and war criminals? What's a little skin missing off his cheek? Big deal. Big deal. My point is this, and I'm really about to go because I have to keep this under an hour. Plus, my AI editor been robbing me somehow, or maybe it's me. I'm gonna have to relook at the last audios and make sure that I didn't leave 20 minutes of dead air. KAI and K have already started messing up. I message him or her. It's that unisexual name. I don't know. But I message, I wait 3-4 minutes, and the message doesn't return. I go away, I look back, and K has returned the call. I go to call K back, and there now K's not there. So we already, if this was a woman, you already out. Our friend, you already out of there. You no, we don't do this. But at any rate, who are your sources? Because you're too good. That's for later. But for now, Tom should already be writing. He should already be writing. Because we don't know where this shit is. It's going to end. It's not even funny. Dude, Bibby, I don't know. And you tired of me saying your name. I know, so that'll be the last time. I promise. But for today. I'm going to stay on you, though. Not just you, but your merry band of a governing board, whatever you call those bastards. We'll be watching them, too. But they really do. So, with them giving us the answer that they actually represent Israel because they're owned by Israel, and Israel makes up the dominant race inside of the so-called governing body throughout the United States. Throughout the United States, they got so much power that here's an example. The governors are telling small towns and cities that and over. But what they found out later is that I'm not alive enough. I'm not alive like that, but I'm not dead like that either. So there's nothing for them to actually take. I've been under gang spiritual attack. I'm talking about 20 of them inside of me at once. It take 5 to move the legs, 5 to move the other leg, 5 to wiggle the finger. I be laughing at them. I just laugh at them and I make a mockery of them and a joke at them. At one point, I can't infect that which is beyond life and death. You get what I'm saying? I've never lived like you have lived by your definition. I'm gonna tell you this again, dead people. I always have been. You just showed up as an afterthought. Okay? I am a creation. You are a function of a biological consummation between man and woman. And then you died and understood that I'm going to hell. Now you walk along the earth, never wanting to go to hell. They don't care, but they hiding. And as their grip loosen, and it's loosening, it is loosening big time. Not only in Israel, it's loosening on the world stage. Not the Israelis, but the grip of the spiritual world. It's loosening. Okay? It's loosening. It's like a disease, but anyway, effectively, they would come and haul me off, throw me on the horse. As that on a lesser note, but not less important, the dead should never be able to infect or to possess or to affect the life of the living, ever, ever. Now, I know that I've had several topics, but I think I kept them in order. I think I've done a pretty good job of connecting one to the other. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I am Source. I am Seven. I am One.